is Sarah Polk. I started seeing Dr. Young last year, about a year ago in April of 2011. I started seeing him originally for migraines and kind of everything wrong with my body, head to toe. I started seeing him for acupuncture and as a psychiatrist for depression that went along with severe daily migraines and depression that I had had for my whole life. And then ultimately came to the New Jersey office for TMS treatment 6 weeks ago, and have come here since then. I have taken every single antidepressant medication there is, every one. I've done it all. I've been therapy tons, tried every type of therapy, and really have not gotten enough relief. And when I came here, it was because I still had daily, constant thoughts of suicide that I just could not get a break from. My husband's a surgeon. I'm a respiratory therapist. We had thoroughly researched the two. I also come from a family of mental health providers. My grandfather's a psychiatrist, my uncles are psychologists, and we had all researched the differences between the things, and really felt that TMS was a better option. It was definitely a great choice. We felt like it was a last-ditch effort, and absolutely worked. I had been seeing Dr. Young for a year, and after seeing about 5 other different psychiatrists since we had moved to Bryn Mawr, and it's really hard to find someone like him in any healthcare field. Because my husband's a doctor, I know a lot of doctors, and I have to say, I think I've only ever met 1 or 2 doctors like him in any specialty, that he really is one of a kind, that it's hard to find someone who you can trust like that genuinely cares that much about their patients. Within the first probably 3 days, I had more energy and less apathy, because I had reached depression to the point that I simply did not care about anything, and had totally stopped functioning my life. I had stopped taking care of myself, far beyond the point of stopping social activities and taking care of my family. I had actually stopped activities of daily living, eating, showering, like stopped existing. Right. And so the apathy lifted to where I could care enough to take care of myself and maybe look around and go, oh, maybe I should feed my son today. So that started really even just in the first couple days, the apathy lifting a little bit and the energy level. And by the end of the first week, I really felt normally depressed, from apathy to just enough to feel sad. Yeah, by the end of the first week, my husband had noticed I had actually told my youngest son, who is somewhat learning disabled, I had told him that I was going to headache treatment, and he told me that he thought it was working. But I had told my older kids are college age, and I had told them what was going on, and they noticed that it was working. And we started doing things, that we would go out to eat, or we would go to the movies, or we would play a game, or and that was something that everybody came out of their rooms, was the other thing that happened, and everybody started eating dinner together again, and re-engaging, and not being like, oh no, mom, stay away from mom. She's gonna bite your head off. So yeah, everybody re-engaged. I thoroughly enjoyed coming here and everyone on the team, and really felt like it was a an environment where I could say anything and be in any mood and look terrible and feel terrible and just be comfortable with that. I think for us there were a couple big things. One of them was, like I said, we did a lot of research, and in the research you see statistics that say this percentage of people have success or have no success or limited success, and you think about yourself, particularly when you're in your depressed mode, as being the person who doesn't have success. Well, I'm going to pay this much money and I'm going to have no success. I'm going to be the 10% or whatever it is. I'm going to be the person who walks away just as depressed as when I went in. And I think that the difference with this is that it is not a medication. It's not a medication. It is a completely different thing. I think that everyone is going to have some level of success. Any amount of relief is more than I can say than the medications that I tried. And whereas this is immediately doing something, and even if that something is getting you from apathy to sadness, that is a level of sadness that then you can start talking about in therapy. That is huge. That's night and day. And that's more than medication could do for me. And or if it's getting you from unmedicatable depression to medicatable depression, that's huge. And is it gonna cure you and make you, be someone who goes from wanting to kill themselves to being the happiest person on the planet? Maybe not. But and some people it does that. Mm-hmm. But I think that whatever amount of success there is absolutely worth the money, because for me it was the difference between me being so close to not being here anymore and me and not being willing to talk about a future or plan a future or even live for today, and me now planning a future and having one and being here and living for today for myself, my family, my friends, and that, you can't even put a price tag on that. Yeah, me too. So is my husband. Yeah. He missed her.